What is up, guys? Welcome back to the water. We are jumping into the Dominican Republic today, and I'm going to go ahead and say, if you want to see me shoot a lot of fish, this is probably not the right video, but we learned a lot about the Dominican Republic. So if you want to see what the Dominican Republic looks like, this is a great video for you to watch from a spearfishing perspective. We dove both the Atlantic and the Caribbean side of the island while we were here. So both of those will be included in this video. This was probably my 20th drop of the day, and I will spare you watching the ones where I did not see anything. This is a black drum. In the States, they have to be 14 inches. Here, there are almost no regulations on size or what you can take. And we think that's one of the reasons the reef is in such a bad state.
I don't really know what it is.
Yubby?
A drum?
Eatable?
It looks like a really small drum.
Yeah, you gotta keep them on your shooting line. You want to put them in a bag. I've got a bag. Probably easiest to keep it on your shooting line.
Yeah, I'll just keep them on a shooting line.
So after not having much luck in the shallow areas, we decided to try and see what the deeper sections held. This is about 65 feet down. You can see there's not much difference. We're diving a shelf right here. There was some structure on the bottom, but besides a couple of parrotfish, not much else. Parrotfish are imperative to having a healthy, functioning reef. They eat the algae off the coral, which cleans it and then also opens space up for new coral to grow. In the United States, they are completely off limits because of these benefits. But in the Dominican, there are no such regulations, and we definitely saw the impact of that on the reef here.
Hey, swim forward. Swim forward, there's a drop off here.
This is my next drop down back onto the shelf. I had seen this off in the distance on the last one. There's a lot more structure here, which typically will hold more fish. And right here you can see there are two lionfish. I thought I was going to shoot one of them, but they were probably 2 inches long. And if even the lionfish, which are invasive, are small, then there is probably very little life in this area. So we decided to pack it up and head back in. This is off the coast of the house that we were staying at, in roughly the same area. We hopped in one evening and went out just to see what was out there. There's lots of structure, lots of coral. As you can see here to the left, and at the top of the screen you can see the reef shark that we found hanging out up there. I'm looking in these holes for any grouper or some larger, more predatorial fish that may be hiding in there. while we didn't see much when we went out, it was just a beautiful dive and really cool to explore a new place. The sunset was stunning, and seeing it reflect off the mountains that came all the way down to the ocean was awesome.
It's beautiful.
It is gorgeous. Pretty awesome. It's just not a lot of life.
Snapper, grouper, que pescado. Uh-huh. Pargo? Huh. No, don't say that one. Are there hombres allá? And they're coming here? Ah, because the current. Okay, see. See, allá. See.
Alright, so we are on the other side of the country now, and that interaction right there was him telling me there is potential for wahoo and barracuda on this spot, and another fish that I wasn't quite sure what he said. I couldn't understand him. There were some scuba divers on this spot. There's supposed to be a shipwreck here. It's been mostly buried. I'm above it right now. You could see some of the beams and stuff underwater, but really no structure from it. It's very old. The bottom looks very promising in this spot. This is kind of a Swiss cheese looking bottom. It's got lots of structure, lots of holes for the grouper and the bigger fish to hide in, but still not a lot of life. I thought about pulling the trigger here, but was optimistic about seeing maybe a wahoo or something like that, and decided not to. And this drop sums up my experience out here. I wish I had more time to dive and actually hunt these fish, but you can see if you look far off into the fringes of the reef, kind of on the edge out there, you'll see the snapper hanging up above the bottom. So there were fish. They were just extremely difficult to get close to, and diving by myself in water this deep was not a place to push the limits. You can also see a silvery fish down there. I'm pretty sure it was a rainbow runner that came through. Saw a couple turtles out here, and the reef looked like it was much healthier in this spot. That is about it for this one. If you have been to the Dominican Republic and you're a spearfisher and you found a spot that was successful, please let me know in the comments down below, because we tried and could not find a spot that held fish.